As an outspoken proponent to properly regulate facial recognition technology, Microsoft MSFT announced it would get rid of its AI tools in the space. AI is still the most disputed part of technology and is becoming increasingly more commonplace as companies look to incorporate it across their platforms. Now, Microsoft is finally putting an end to its role in the potential for abuse that facial recognition technology has, which could lead to incidents of racial profiling. The breakdown you need to know: following a 2-year review and 27-page document, the tech giant wants to have tighter controls of its artificial intelligence products. CultureBanx reported that in the past Microsoft has asked governments around the world to regulate the use of facial recognition technology. The software giant wants to ensure the technology, which has higher error rates for African Americans, does not invade personal privacy or become a tool for discrimination or surveillance. There are some companies that heavily rely on Microsoft's facial recognition technology. For example, Uber uses a software in its app to verify the driver's face matches the ID on file for the same driver's account. This seems like a meaningful way of using facial recognition tools. There is a lot of harm that can come from this type of tech. MIT research shows commercial artificial intelligence systems tend to have higher error rates for women and Black people. Some facial recognition systems would only confuse light-skinned men 0.8% of the time and would have an error rate of 34.7% for dark-skinned women. Back in 2019, Microsoft quietly deleted its MS Celeb database, which contains more than 10 million images. Images compiled included journalists, artists, musicians, activists, policymakers, writers and researchers. The deletion came after the tech company called on U.S. politicians to do a better job of regulating recognition systems.